National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders on Sunday Night Primetime. On the other side, his counterpart, the Commanders head coach. On the visitor's sideline is Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. His team comes in rested and ready off the mid-season bye week. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico. Greg Olson set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. So here come the Commanders, and they are led by the Offensive Rookie of the Year in 2024. Greg, it was such a good rookie campaign for Jaden Daniels out of LSU.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in that end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, we're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. It's 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He's got a man, it's McClure. 17 yards that time. Number 17.
Washington, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now again, on the ground, open space to the 35. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Takes it into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Finding the veteran tight end, Zach Ertz. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniel. And the Commanders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backward.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. goal.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have fourth down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now? You know, they did a lot of good things on this opening drive, Mike. I know they stalled out once they got down there into the red zone. They're going to need to work on finishing some of these drives as this game moves along. But that's a good 3 points to start this game.
This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Seahawks come out, and they are led by a new quarterback, Sam Darnold. From USC, he's bounced around for his first 7 seasons. This is 5th different franchise as he starts year 8 in the NFL. And Greg, it's year 1 with the Seahawks.
You think back to the weeks leading up to the bye, Mike, and this team really was struggling. They were having a hard time finding success. They had lost multiple games in a row. So the ability to just take a step back, do a little self-scout, do a little self-accountability check, and just get a break. Get away, regroup. They said they had a great week of practice. It kind of rejuvenated the locker room. And we're going to find out here shortly whether it worked.
Throwing on third down is Darnold. That's caught. It's the tight end, Everett. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A gain there of 24 yards. First down, Seattle.
First down, Seattle.
The first carry for the Spartans. Kenneth Walker. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down. From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
First and 10.
On play, here's Darnold. He'll step up and run, and he will give himself up at the end of that one.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
And he'll get it down to the 12, and that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Here's Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. This is Haas towards the side of the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board.
The kick is good. Makes the score Seahawks 7, Commanders 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And he continues to show off his ability to run with the football when the situation calls for it. He is the NFL's leader in rush yards at the quarterback position. That's quickly out to Williams. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd down. Daniel. Right side. Catch made by McCormick. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Makes
3rd and 2. Here's Daniel. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for Washington. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Seahawks with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Commanders with the football to begin the 2nd quarter. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll find his receiver, Chris Moore. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
3rd and 5.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
And this is going to pin him back. It's out of bounds inside the 10. The Seahawks offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. He had the touchdown pass on the opening drive, and as we take a look at the NFL leaders in TD passes coming in, it's right there among the best in the league. Darnold now on 1st and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Throwing on 2nd down. Darnold. Pass complete to Noah Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20. Throwing on 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Micah Parsons getting in to record his 9th sack of the year.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, leads to a sack.
He'll try to set up. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
as they look to run. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Throwing is Daniel. That pass taken in by McCoy. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And the Commanders are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They can find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 8. But it's good for a Commanders first down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll throw with Daniel. And he wants the football. And the Seahawks have come up with the recovery.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee or any other body part except the hand down before the ball comes loose. And are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On 2nd down, it's Daniel. And that's going to move him closer, but they're going to need to come up with something here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
A gain of 7.
3rd and goal. It's Daniel.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And they're going to hear it from this crowd. They're backed up deep as they start 1st and 10. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 20. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Dump this off to Charbonnet, complete. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
A little miscommunication there, and now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
To return is Williams. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense now. They get set to take over. will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Now, this looks like a design run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Play action. Here's Daniels. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
And this is what comes when you decide to attack outside the numbers. You have to have a quarterback that's A, willing to make tough throws, and B, the arm strength to do it. He has the arm, just think that one was a little too reckless, and they end up with a big interception.
The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Now, Darnold. He's got his man Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. We'll try and run it with Walker. Ooh. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 37.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
It's a gain of
2nd down and 3. Here's a handoff to Walker. He'll take this down inside the 30. Micah Parsons on the tackle. Now Seattle's going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. 3rd and 2. Here we go. Working out of the gun. It's Darnold. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Myers for the Seahawks field goal. A 51-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks just tag on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And them up and down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
And the Washington 1st down.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And the Commanders will use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock is stopped with 26 seconds until the break.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At their 48.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
And a Commanders 1st down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Hope you all had a happy and safe Halloween. Thanks to those of you who dressed up as the Octobox or the Witching Hour for the holiday. But the calendar now reads November, so let's get into the highlights. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Highmark Stadium. It's the Bills at home to take on the reigning AFC champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's Kareem Hunt. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We'll look in on the Rams. They're playing host to the New Orleans Saints. And it's the second-year man, Spencer Rattler. Touchdown from 20 yards away. The Saints move back to within a game of 500 at 4-5 with this win. Lastly, let's go to Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers taking on the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Daniel Jones. He's got nobody open, so he'll just hot-foot it himself. 7 yards for the touchdown. The Colts move their mark to 8-1 as they get the victory. A look now at the rest of the scores around the NFL as we reach the halfway point of the regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This is going to be taken in at the 3. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Sam Darnold heading back on the field. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his season total. You get a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes to this point this season. Quick, it's Cup on the RPO, and he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. We'll give you a look at the key inactives for tonight's ball game. Interesting to see how much of an impact their absence will have on this one. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 8. On the handoff, this is Walker. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him, take him down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Cup in motion. Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Preston Smith, he gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. The Commanders' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They'll run. It's McNichol. He'll work forward for a couple. Marcus Williams there to bring him down.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. And he'll wind up with a short pickup as he slides to a stop. And that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniel. number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 39.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball down.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. But he'll gather it back in.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
They'll stick with him again. And that one's going to be closed down to the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Leonard Williams. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down. The Commanders set to kick this one away. And he'll be looking for something better after that poor first punt. This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He'll step up and run this. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. A gain of 15. First down, Seahawks.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Off the bootleg. Here's Darnold. Right, Smith and Jigba has it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
And the Seahawks first down.
Darnold now to throw. That's caught. It's A.J. Porter, the tight end. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Seattle.
They'll run the toss with Walker. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The veteran Bobby Wagner in there on the stop. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
At the 38-yard line.
Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Seahawks.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. I need space at the 15. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Walker. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. Here now, 2nd down and goal. To throw is Darnold. In trouble, and down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, They're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. And in motion is Brown. They'll try and throw. Here's Darnold. Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again.
In this defense, they just continue to put in a great night's work. I mean, Mike, you think whether it's been blitz schemes, stunts, whatever, you name it, this offensive line has had its hands full. They have allowed their quarterback to be hit way too many times.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. This from 40 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Commanders' offense ready to take over once again. They're in a 10-point hold, 13-3, as this drive starts with 1st down. He is hit before he can get rid of this, and down he goes. Leonard Williams in for his 2nd sack of the night, number 6 on the year.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
To number 84. It's a gain of 7.
Throwing now, Daniel. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they will finally run him down up near midfield. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's good for a Commanders 1st down.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contained rushing, especially on 3rd down. Mike, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Throw on the run is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And a nice defensive play there coming through to make the play in the backfield.
Taken down back at the 42.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. To throw is Daniel. Right side. Catch made by McCord. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
At the 21-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again. Daniel. Goes down to his left. Now he'll run it. And he will score. Game on. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commander. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Once again, it's Walker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Seattle.
Seahawks, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That one swung out wide to Walker. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. After 48
They'll go play action with Darnold. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
It's 3rd
On 3rd and a yard, here's Darnold. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Deron King. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds. The Commanders' offense and Jaden Daniels ready to take over once more. And this defense has got to be at its wits' end, trying to come up with a way to keep him contained. He's had so many opportunities to tuck it and go. He's turned a number of those into big plays. And this defense plays it beautifully. They knock him back to the 7.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Well, they've got him going backwards now, Mike, and this is a worrying trend. We've seen it now in the last 2 plays. They have to be able to generate some leverage at the point of attack. Count on positive yardage in the run game.
Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play. Winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. The Seahawks offense and Kenneth Walker ready to take over once more. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. The defense comes up with a play in the red zone. Those active hands get to the quarterback, knock it out, and they come up with the recovery.
Mike, we see this from time to time down here when an offense is operating in the red zone. The field shrinks, coverage gets a little bit tighter, quarterbacks tend to hold the ball a little too long, and that's exactly what came back to bite them right here.
Now it is Jaden Daniels and the Commanders down 13-10, 2:14 to go. They've won 3 in a row, but have work to do to make it 4 as they come up on first down. They'll throw with Daniels. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
Now, 2nd
39-yard
and
line.
4. They'll drop to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. It'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold him to a short game.
Eric Hendricks in on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, Daniels. Oh, wide open. It is Williams for the grab. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. He teams off, and they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Here's first down.
19 more yards. That's another Washington first down.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Finally taken in by Krosky Merritt. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. After that play, we have one of the Commanders who is down. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. We'll see how they want to play this. It's third down. From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Oh, so elusive. Even down near the goal line, doesn't quite get in. These guys are set up first and goal.
Washington first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Now the spike comes with 28 seconds to go. Second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a first and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He finds Hupp along the out route. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 2 timeouts, still in their back pocket. It's first and 10. He finds his big tight end, Everett. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard This is 1st and 10.
Another Seahawks. First down.
Cup in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. In the middle, it's Cup. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
4 yards. That's another Seahawks. First down.
Here we go. One final play. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So it's a win here for the Commanders. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game, and they're going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL